Hey, would you like to go on a road trip right now? Well, I'd love for you to come along. I've got my bag packed, got the map. Let's go!
This'll be fun. It'll be just like you're here, except you don't even have to chip in for gas. You'll love it. We're going to show you everything that we saw, everything that we didn't see. It's all railroad related, of course, because that's the whole point of taking this road trip. Day 7. Day 7 was a chase day. We started in Washington, Iowa, and chased CP 2816 and ended up in Ottumwa, Iowa. We begin our day in Washington, Iowa, and then we drive southwest to where the map says is Ollie, Iowa, off of Highway 78. We continue southwest to Ottumwa, Iowa. That's where radar is from MASH, if you remember. And then from there, straight west to this really cool trestle in Albia. Then we head back to Ottumwa because that's where we're going to stay for tonight. Haven't even left the hotel yet. I take this as a good omen. We begin this beautiful day in Washington, Iowa. Nice mural. And we see this one that says this is the home of the world's oldest continuously running movie theater since 1897. Wow. We go over to what was the Washington train station, which today is an Airbnb. Oh, that's an interesting place to spend the night. Now, we thought this could be a cool place to get the Empress going by because stations are always great for a shot, but she'd be coming out of the sun, and just the way that the tracks are and the way that the sun is, it's not going to work, which is too bad. But we're going to head down the road a little bit, and we're going to go to this highway overpass, which should be an interesting vantage point. We arrived at this location 1 hour ahead of the train, which is fine, nothing wrong with being early. However, the closer we got to show time, the more people showed up. Hi, Traveling Lady Rail fan coming at you. I'm somewhere between Richland and Linby, Iowa. And for me, this will be the last day to chase 2816. It's on the move, and I'm hoping that it'll be by this area in maybe 45 minutes. Didn't have to race because Ottumwa, Iowa is only about 35 miles away from here, and that's where she's going to be next. So we had plenty of time to arrive and set up our cameras. were heading down the road to the next location. However, we saw something on the right here that caused us to turn around. Our last photographic location was revealed to us by an extremely helpful railroad employee that we encountered at the Washington station this morning. And although we had never been here before, it's obvious that it was well known by other rail fans, because look at how many people showed up.
Whoa! Rail fans! Eek!
Let's go way up here.
Yep.
I'd rather be at this end. Oh, shit.
The poor locals who lived on this quiet country road must have really wondered what the heck was happening around here when all these rail fans showed up. It was like a big old party. Well, actually, they really must have wondered because the police were called, who showed up, and because no one was doing anything wrong, the police officer was very happy to sit on the bridge and watch the train go by just like the rest of us. And then you've got the usual race to go to the next location. Everyone's rushing to get out. Well, we weren't going to chase her anymore. That was the end for us. But we were going to go into town to check out Wabtec, because oftentimes you can just sit at the side of the road and see that they've got some interesting engines sitting around. There was mainly a bunch of BNSF engines sitting around here, which was great enough to see, but one caught our eye. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, this is Keewatin. Now this is a catch. Actually, spoiler alert, we did catch it. A few months later, we went to Manitoba to see this in action. So driving around town, we saw some signs for the Iowa Southern Railway, and off to the distance, hey, here's a couple of parked engines. Let's go check them out. What an exhilarating, high-energy chase this was today. We had a blast. The weather was perfect. It was just so much fun. Now, I don't know about you, but I've kind of worked up an appetite. So let's go get something to eat. We stopped in Ottumwa, Iowa at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, where we got a large chicken and bacon Alfredo pizza for $30. It was great. And our hotel this evening was in Ottumwa, Iowa. It was the Quality Inn, which was $95 before tax and $105 after tax. It wasn't a suite, but it was very much like a suite because it had a separate place to sit with a couch and watch TV. It was really great. We enjoyed it very much. And there was an included breakfast in the morning that had everything that you'd want. It was a wonderful stay. I really enjoyed it. And perhaps not considered to be a plus by some people, our room looked over towards the CPKC Ottumwa yard. So we actually got to see trains going by. I hope that you enjoyed this 7-part series of the road trip leading up to the catch of the Empress. Whether you watched one episode or whether you watched all 7, hey, I hope you enjoyed it. That was the point of making it. I just want you to get some pleasure out of what we saw and what we experienced. So that wasn't the end of the road trip. Actually, the road trip was 3 weeks in duration. So where are we going next? Well, you're just going to have to watch to find out. So if you subscribe, you'll get a notification when the next video will be ready. And I really hope that you'll give me a like. And I really hope to see you for the next video. Bye for now. Like this and want to see more? Subscribe to this channel and you'll get to see all the latest videos. Don't forget to push like and share. Thank you so much.